Hey guys, this is part two of our three-part video. Part one, we talked about the Garmin Beeper collar. In this video, I'm going to just show you the sounds. And so I have a 300. I'm going to use a 300. So number one, you can see how to set it up with a 300. And number two, you can hear the different sounds that it makes. And so to start, I'm going to just record my screen so I can show you close up what I'm doing here. And if I hit record, because I forgot last time, so this is part two. So if I go into my dog page, I now have an area on this collar that has the beeper settings. So here you can see my beeper settings: run sound, point sound, locate sound. Okay, so run sound is when the dog is running around looking for a bird. Point sound is the sound that the collar is going to make when it thinks the dog is on point. Locate sound is going to be the sound that I program a button for that plays a sound. So currently everybody knows the tone sound, which I can stem, I can tone. Everybody has that sound on a TT25 collar. What is new is the ability to do a locate. So this is my locate button. See, I got it set for a low tone for my locate. So this button is going to tell my dog, hey, I'm toning you to come here. This button is just a tone that I'm going to hear. It's louder that I can hear. Now, the third button is going to be start playing my sounds. So as soon as I play this button, what's going to happen is, because this collar thinks it's on point because it's been stationary for a while. So when I play this sound, it's going to play the point sound because it thinks the collar's on point. So in this scenario, I got the hawk squeal set as my point. So if I press that button, it's telling me this collar's on point and it's loud enough that I can hear it. So I'm going to go into the settings here, and the point sound is the hawk scream. The easiest way for me to show you the different sounds is to use the point sound. So I'm going to change this sound so you can hear the different sounds. So let's go to the single beep. It's probably going to give a hawk squeal because it takes a cycle for it to change the sound. Now we should hear the single beep. There it is. Okay, I'm going to change it to a triple beep. A double beep is the same thing. It just beeps twice. So it hasn't changed yet. The next one will show you the triple blink. It takes a cycle. There's my triple beep. And again, we've already heard the low beep. I'll show you the low beep. It's going to give a triple beep probably, and then the next one will be the low beep. It takes a second. There's my triple beep. So the next time it gives me the point alert, it'll be the low beep. And then I'm going to start changing it to the hawk scream because that's where I like to leave it. So I like mine set on the hawk scream. So it'll probably give me a low beep, and then it'll switch to the hawk scream. Oh, there we go. So there's the hawk scream. Lastly, I'm going to show you the volume. Low, I have mine set to low. I'm going to set it to medium. It's going to be annoying for a second, and then I'm going to set it back to low as soon as I hear that medium. So it'll probably go low one, and then it'll get a little bit louder. You can hear the sound. There you go. All right, that gets really annoying, so I'm going to change that to low. So again, you can turn off the sounds right here. Mute all. That's the easiest way for me to turn them off. I have a programmed button up here that I can turn it off too, so that should turn off my sounds. And you can see now it has the play button, so I know that it's not running anymore. So if I press that button, it's going to start playing. The button now is mute. So if I press that, give it a second. There we go. So that is the sounds and configurations. If you want to know how to set these buttons up real quick, I'll show you really quick. Training setup, training keys. You can add new lines here if you don't have them. I'm going to just reprogram these buttons right here. Training command, I say change action. I want the beeper command for, that's my dog, sounds on and off. So the first button is going to be sounds on and off. And then I also like to have a beeper command, Sadie, and I want it to be a locate. So that second button on the page is going to be my locate. And then I have my regular stem, which is, that's just the regular TT25 collar. So now in my top, if I go here, I got Sadie, run sounds, locate, which is my low beep, and then tone, which means come here. That covers our sounds out of the the collar, one thing I want you to pay attention to is you need to acclimate your dog to these sounds, because so far every dog that has worn one has been a little bit freaked out about the new sounds. They're a little bit sensitive to the tones and stuff. So I highly encourage you to put this collar on low volume and run those sounds that you're going to use while you're hunting, playing in the yard, just getting that dog to ignore those sounds. So wear it. It's going to be annoying for you, but just let it beep. Go take the dog for a walk and teach that dog that those sounds do not mean come here, right? Because initially, when I first put on the dog initially wanted to come straight towards me. And as soon as it heard a beep, a tone, a hawk squeal, anything, it was like, hey, and it come over here. She's a little sensitive. Seemed to work better with birds and game, when she was around, when she was gaming or birdie. It seemed to not affect her as much, but I do want to recommend that just don't throw this on a collar on your first day of the hunt. Take the dog out, throw it on there, and go hunting, because you're probably going to have some frustrations out there. So get this collar, get the dog acclimated to it so that it understands that these commands are for you to listen, and it doesn't mean come here. So we'll do part 3, which is what I'm going to grab a Pro 550 Plus, and I'm going to show you how on the Pro 550 Plus to run your Pro 550 Plus, to turn them on, to turn them off, to locate, and to change the settings.